Anyone there? Hi. Well, I actually know that Brenda and Brittany are here, but I'm assuming you turned your Zoom on and then walked away, which is fine. You still have a few minutes. Come here, Dutch. Come on. Come on. Say hi to my friends. Over here. Over here. Come on. Look. Say hi. Say hi to everyone. No one's here though, so that's fine. Say hi. You dancing? Who else is here? Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Am I the only one on? Well, for now.
There's other people. Hi, Alicia.
Hi.
Thank you for joining us from the beach.
Sure, I wouldn't have missed it in the world. I thought about it. I'm like, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm here on Wednesday. I can do this at the beach.
Yeah.
So
Gorgeous.
Yeah, I like it.
Nice.
Hi, I know, right? Sheesh. Meanwhile, I'm in my living room.
With your puppies.
On doggy daycare. Doggy daycare duties. She's my dancing queen. I think I'm gonna play music on Friday. We're gonna have an upbeat class. Britt, I didn't send you the video of the sneak peek of what we're working on today. We're gonna be working obliques, and we're gonna go into flying lizard. Hi, Jess. How are you?
Hello.
I'm great. Nice to see you. It was such a treat to see you on Sunday.
Yeah,
I was like, is that
so
her?
good.
It was good?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm glad. Do you live near downtown?
No, I live in Harlan Ranch, but my husband works downtown and I go there a lot.
Okay, cool. What a delight. Yeah, hopefully I see you again on Sunday.
Yeah,
No
I'm
pressure.
planning on it.
Good. Hi, Carrie.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm great.
Yes.
I'm so good.
Sorry, kids. No, I don't know where the ketchup bottle is.
I would say under the bed.
Yeah, I know, right? No,
Ketchup bottle is always under the bed when I can't find it.
You don't know where the ketchup bottle is?
It's not in there. I don't know if you've done with it.
Okay.
Oh man, I'm funny.
Yeah.
Hi, Jess.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Brenda's here, but she's in shy mode with her camera off.
Gotta get her on.
You text her. I don't have her number.
Okay.
JK, Brenda, don't let us bully you, but if you turn your camera on, then I'll be able to watch you. Hi, Dario.
Hello.
Hi, Inspi. Thank you for being here. I'm so proud of you.
Always.
All right.
Can you hear me?
I can now. What are you saying? Something so important?
Not at all. You're saying
It's always important. I'm pumped you're here. For reals.
it's gonna be a good student.
This is going to be good for you. Everyone, we are 1 minute away. If you're here, if you're just hanging out, yeah, I see a couple of you doing neck rolls. I support that. We're gonna do some wrist stretches too as part of the class, but I mean, since you're just hanging out, go ahead and do that now. There's gonna be lots of chaturangas today, so holding planks, downward dogs. Inspi, are you talking to me?
No.
Okay. All right, I am going to mute all y'all now. Mario, are you talking to me?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking to myself. I'm trying to
Only
put on my music. I'm so sorry.
don't apologize. You're perfect. I'll have music for y'all. I was just talking about this a couple of minutes ago. I think I'm gonna have music on Friday, so y'all know what I'm moving to. So you'll know what's inspiring me to do the crazy things that we do when we're in class. We're gonna get started in child's pose. Oh shoot! What's up, Rach? I'm so pumped you're here. We're gonna get started. We're gonna get started in child's pose. Did you bring your grapefruit or no?
No grapefruit today.
No grapefruit. Good. All right. All right, everyone. We're starting in child's pose. I'm gonna mute everyone's mics now so that you don't hear each other breathing, so that you can take some time to tune inward. So 45 minutes, it's gonna go by super fast. If you don't already have your watch on, if you track your calories, this is the best time to do it so that you don't forget. And as you settle here into your mat, just take a moment to clear your mind and detach yourself from anything you have going on after this session, anything that happened before. Your time on your mat is so important, so special. And the more that you are able to devote your focus, your energy on what's going on around you, the less distracted you'll be, the more likely you are to work a little bit harder. And I sent a couple of y'all a sneak preview video of what to expect in our class today. And we're going to be going into a little bit of an advanced posture, but if you are a little intimidated by it, I totally understand, but I want to remind you that you got to work on these things, right? You got to challenge your body, you're leveling up. If you're here to get a stretch, and if you're here to just calm your mind and be relaxed, I'll obviously show you ways that you can modify, and you don't have to do anything that you don't want to do. But just remember, your thoughts become your words become your behavior become your habits. So one thing leads to another. Think positive and you will surprise yourself. Start moving your fingertips now. Rock your forehead from side to side as a way to massage your third eye. And as you rock your forehead from side to side, feel both sides of your neck open up. Start to push into your tabletop so that your shoulders stack over your wrists, your hips are over your knees. And then as you tuck your toes under, you're gonna go right into your downward dog. I know. The warm-up is gonna be super short today. Walk the dog. So bend one knee at a time, sway your hips, drop your head so that your biceps frame your ears. And as always, engage your core, pull your belly into your spine. So if you did not get my sneak preview video, the exercise that we're working towards today is going to require a lot of oblique strength. So we're going to work on building that strength for the next 30 minutes. With that said, lift up your right leg. Keep your hips square to the ground. Same thing as your shoulders. As you exhale, bring your right knee to your right elbow. Hold it. Inhale, straighten out your right leg. Lift it up to the ceiling. Or if you're Alicia, lift it up to the sky. As you exhale, bring your right knee to your left elbow. Hold it. And then as you inhale, lift up your right leg. Drop it down. Go to the left side. Inhale, lift up your left leg. Shoulders and hips are square to the mat just for now. On your exhale, bring your left knee to your left elbow. Hold it. Inhale, straighten out your leg. Exhale, left knee goes to your right elbow. Hold it. Around your upper back. Release by straightening out your left leg. And then bring your left foot down to the ground. As you look forward, bend your knees. Start to walk to the top of your mat. Keep your feet hip width distance apart. Come up into your halfway lift. Inhale. On your exhale, forward fold, and then slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. Keep your arms heavy so that you can open up right in between your shoulders. Stack your shoulders over your hips, bring your shoulders up and back. Just a couple of rounds so that you can start to open up your chest, warm up your shoulders. Sweep your arms up. And then as you exhale, hinge at your hips, come all the way down, bend your knees, curl into a ball. So you're gonna rest your hips on your heels, your toes are digging into the ground. You can keep your hands right underneath your shoulders. As you bring your chin into your chest, puff up your upper back so your shoulder blades naturally peel apart. Suck your stomach up and in, take a deep breath. As you exhale, straighten out your legs, ground your heels, drop your head to open up the back of your neck. Come up into your halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold, curl back into that ball. Bend your knees, rest your hips on your heels. As you press your hands into the ground, round your upper back a little bit more. Exhale, straighten out your legs, hinge at your hips, drop your head. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, and then bend your knees. This is your last round. As you curl into this ball, lift your heels even more. Bring your chin into your chest, round your back. Release, straighten out your legs. Come up into your halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Place your hands down, step back into your plank. You're gonna go from plank to downward dog. So as you go into this plank, make sure that your shoulders and your hips are in one line. So booty down, reach. Booty down, carry. All right, now do you go into your downward dog? Lift up your hips, ground your heels. Inhale, shift forward into your plank. Engaging your quads, squeeze your glutes, drive your heels back. Suck your stomach in, nice breath. Exhale, go back into your downward dog. I have you going through these really slowly so that you can feel your core muscles strengthen with every plank. Go right back into it, plank. Shoulders should be in line with your wrists. Spread your fingertips wide. Dig your toes into the floor, suck your stomach up and in. Exhale, downward dog. Last one, go into your plank, shift forward. Round your upper back, suck your stomach in. Release into your downward dog, lift up your right leg. As you exhale, step your right foot through. Go right into your warrior two, facing the left side of your mat. Bend your right knee a lot. Turn your right toes out a little bit, Dario, and then bring your right foot away from your midline so that your knee and your ankle are in one line. Awesome. And then just start to bend and straighten your right leg so that you can get into your hips. Keep your arms stretched far apart so that you can open up your chest. And then the next time your knee is bent, stay right there. Awesome. Keep your knee in line with your ankle. Now bring your right knee away from your midline, squeezing your right butt cheek. Bring your arms behind you. So interlock all 10 fingers. I know this is weird. Drive your knuckles down. Open up your chest. As you exhale, hinge at your hips. Bring your arms up and over. So your right knee is going to stay bent. Your stomach is being pulled into your spine. Drive your knuckles up towards the ceiling or the sky so that you can open up your shoulders. Dig both of your heels into the mat. Keep your spine long. And you're also engaging your core so that you can protect your lower back. Drop your head, everyone. Stay in it for one more round of breath. To release, bring your arms down to the ground. Turn your right toes to face the left side of your mat. Go into your side lunge. Rest your hips on your right heel. Straighten out your left leg. Lift your left toes up. You've got it. So if you want to test your balance, yep, thank you, Britt. You can bring your hands up to heart center. If you want, you can keep your hands down on the ground or on your puppy if they happen to be right in front of you. Thank you, Dutch, for always coming to the rescue. Stay here for one more round of breath. And then to release, straighten out your arms. Bring them out right in front of you. Push your hips back just a little bit more. So you're sending your breath here to your inner thighs. Drop your head, open up the back of your neck. Release. Bring your hands back towards your body. Back into your warrior two, so your right toes are facing the top of your mat. Open up your chest. I know your right thigh is burning. Reverse your warrior, we're almost done. Reach your right fingertips to the back of your mat. Keep your right knee bent. I see you, Rachel. Bend it, bend it, bend it, bend it. Extended side angle. Reach your left arm up and over. You're getting a break right after this. Left hand comes down. Go into your low lunge with a twist. Right hand comes up. Bring your right fingertips away from your midline. Bring your right knee in toward your chest. Release. Bring your right hand down. Sweep your right leg up. You can keep it lifted while you flow or drop it down. Shift your shoulders past your wrists. Bend your elbows back to chaturanga. Hips drop, eyes lift. Gorgeous, Jess. Exhale, downward dog. Lift your hips. Use your core strength. Bring your chest as close to your thighs as you can. Lengthening your spine, opening up your chest. Inhale, lift up your left leg. Bring your left knee to your left elbow, hold it. Inhale, lift up your left leg. Point your toes. Bring your left knee to your right elbow, hold it. And then lift up your leg. Bring it up as high as you can. Squeeze your left butt cheek. And then step your left foot through. Go into your warrior two, facing the right side of your mat. Opening up your chest. Sit down low. Start to bend and straighten like you did on the other side. So getting into your hips, the lower you can bring your hips to the ground, the more your inner thighs are going to open. The more you can reach your fingertips apart and engage your triceps, the more you're going to strengthen your arms. Awesome, everyone. Next time your hips are low, stay there. Bring your left knee away from your midline, squeeze your left butt cheek. And then to release, turn to face your left toes to the right side of your mat, go into your low lunge, straightening out your right leg, bring your right toes toward your face. Awesome. All right, so you can stay here. If you want to test your balance like you did on the other side, bring your hands up to heart center. Spine is long, so your shoulders are over your hips. I'm turning so I can watch all of you. Perfectly balanced. Nice carry. All right. Good job, Jess. I see you. Release by bringing your arms out away from your body. Push your booty back so that you can lengthen your spine, your inner thighs. Bring your right toes back even more, closer to your shin, so that your right side hamstring opens. Release. Walk your hands back. Turn your left toes to face the top of your mat. Go into your warrior two. All right. I forgot to reverse it on this side. Reverse your warrior. Reach your left arm up. Opening up your left side body. Keep your left knee bent. Squeeze your left butt cheek. Go into your extended side angle. Left elbow rests on your thigh. Reach your right arm up and over. Squeeze your right butt cheek. Roll the weight to the outside edge of your right foot. Go into your low lunge. Right hand comes down. Extend your left hand up. Bring your left hand away from your midline. Your left knee in towards your chest. Deep breath in. Mouth open. Exhale. Stay. And then release. Bring your left hand down. Swing your left leg up and back. And you can flow here either with your leg lifted or drop it down. I'll let you decide. Take your backward bend. Exhale, go into your child's pose. Take your knees apart. Big toes touch, straighten out your arms, drop your chest down to the ground. Rock your forehead from side to side. Set an intention for your practice. So maybe taking a little bit from the quote that I shared before class, being mindful of the thoughts that you have, because the way you think is going to affect the way that you move, which is obviously super important when you're doing your yoga practice. Meet me in your downward dog when you are ready. Bring your hips up high. Imagine that you are creating an inverted V shape. And as I can see all of you or most of you, your upside down V's are perfect. Press your hands into the ground, pull your belly in. As you look forward, bend both of your knees, step or jump to the top of your mat. Come up into your halfway lift. As you exhale, forward fold, and then slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. Keep your knees bent. Arms heavy. Once your shoulders are over your hips, bring your shoulders up and back. Inhale, reach your arms up. Bring your hands behind your head, twist to the right. And as you do that, try to look for your right elbow behind you. Just by going into this twist, your right hip is gonna go back. Do everything you can to bring it forward. while you continue to deepen that twist. Release. Turn to face the front. Deep breath in. Exhale, twist to the left. And then again, naturally, your hip is going to go back. Bring it forward. If you're doing it right, you're going to feel the stretch in your armpit, your triceps. Bring your left hip forward even more. Look for your left elbow with your eyes. Release. Face the front. Sweep your arms all the way down, hinging at your hips. Come up into your halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hands come down. Go back into your downward dog. Lift your hips high. Try to ground your heels down towards the floor. On your inhale, lift up your right leg. Exhale, bring your right knee to your left elbow and then hang out here. Try to bring your knee closer to your tricep, round your upper back, and then bring your right leg up. Point your toes to the ceiling. Exhale, right knee goes to your right elbow. Hold it. And then bring it up to your tricep. Stay here. Nice, Dario. Inhale, lift up your right leg. And then bring your right knee to your forehead. Hold it. If it's not touching, make it happen. Chin into your chest. Press your hands into the ground. Then step your right foot in, right in between your hands. Crescent lunge. Sweep your arms up, opening up your chest. Your hips, your shoulders are square to the top of your mat. On your inhale, drop your left knee down. Straighten out your right leg. Go into your half split. And as you go into the shape, your right leg is straight. Your quads are engaged. Toes are back to your face. Start to bend your elbows back towards your hips. So as you keep all of your upper body pressing into your right leg, the back side of your right leg is opening up more. Your lower back is releasing tension. Bring your chin into your chest so that the back of your neck opens up. To release, bend your right knee. Tuck your left toes under. Go into your low lunge with a twist. And then from here, you're going to roll the weight to the outside edge of your left foot, outside edge of your right foot. So IT band stretch here. Your hips are opening. Press your left hand into the ground. Make sure that your wrists are in line. Bring your right hand up a little bit more, Dario. From here, you're going to go into your side plank. So at any point, if you need to modify, drop down to your left knee. My friends who are modifying, you can also do this. Bring your right arm up and overhead. So from your right ear with your right bicep. You're going to do some knee to elbow crunches here. So as you exhale, bring your right knee to your right elbow. Hold it. Inhale, straighten out your leg and your arm. Exhale, right knee and your right elbow. So if your left knee is down, you can still do this. Last one, exhale, bring your right knee to your right elbow, hold it, and go back into your low lunge with a twist. So right foot goes to the top of your mat. Yes. Awesome. Bring your right hand down, kick your right leg up, and then flow. Either keeping your leg lifted or not. Shift your shoulders past your wrists, bend your elbows. Take your backward bend. Woo! We did it. Go into your downward dog, lift your hips. Try to ground your heels as close to the mat as you can. I hope you're feeling this in your side body. Our obliques are getting stronger so we can fly. Inhale, lift up your left leg. Bring your left knee to your right elbow, hold it. Inhale, lift up your left leg. Exhale, left knee goes to your left elbow, and then bring it up to your tricep. Straighten out your leg. Bring your heel up even more. Now your knee and your forehead are gonna make contact. Bring your chin into your chest, hold it. Then step it forward, crescent lunge, sweep your arms up. Open up your chest. Tuck your tailbone under. So if your booty is out, you've got a little bit of a rounding in your lower back. Get rid of that rounding so you can work your core even more. Bend your left knee. Then bend your right knee so you can rest it on the ground. And then go into your splits, half splits. Straighten out your left leg. I'm gonna keep my right knee off of the ground. A couple of you guys know about this. I have a bug bite on my right knee, which has made it super hard for me to do anything on the ground as far as bending my knees are concerned. So if you're in your half split, it's like normal. Your right knee is on the floor. Your left leg is straight. You wanna bring your toes back to your face. You've got it, Rach. Right side hip forward, everyone. Left side hip back. And then release. Bending your left knee. Go into your low lunge with a twist. Extend your left hand up. Bring your left hand away from your midline. Roll the weight to the outside edges of both of your feet. So you're now in this IT band stretch. Your hips are opening. Extend your left hand up. From here, you're gonna go into your side plank. So kick your left leg out to straight, staggering your feet. Awesome. And then again, if you want to modify, you can drop down to your right knee. I'll show you how to do that. Extend your left arm up and over. Go into those crunches. Exhale, left knee and elbow connect. Inhale, go for the reach. Exhale, tap. Beautiful, everyone. Inhale, reach. Last one. Exhale, go for that tap. And then step it forward. Low lunge with a twist. So your right knee should come off of the ground. Awesome. We did it. Bring your left hand down. Sweep your left leg up. Three-legged dog so that you can flow. Shift your shoulders past your wrists. Bend your elbows back. Take your backward bend. Hips drop, eyes lift. Exhale, downward dog. On your next inhale, look forward, bend your knees. Jump or step to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And then as you inhale, reverse swan dive. Keep your arms behind your head. Take your feet out wide and then bend your knees. Get into your goddess squat stance. So your knees are right over your ankles, toes are out. Tuck your tailbone. So again, if your booty is out, think Wayne's World. Swing. Okay, bring your hands behind your head. As you exhale, twist to the right, you're gonna hold it. Sit down even lower. And then dig your heels into the ground. Try to squeeze your inner thighs together. Your glutes are engaged. Look back a lot more, Britt. Twist, face the front. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, twist to the left. Take your knees farther apart, squeezing your glutes. Dig your heels into the mat, and then bring your elbows farther apart. Release, face the front. Drop your arms down, toes face forward, hinge at your hips. Start to rock from side to side. I promise we're gonna have a really nice cool down when this is over. Why don't you guys go ahead and take a seat on your mat before we go into our next flow, which is going to include, let me catch my breath, which is going to include our peak posture, which is flying lizard. Flying lizard is something that I never imagined in my life that I could do. I actually saw a photo of Adam Levine doing it like a few years ago, and I was like, who is this guy doing yoga? Like, I do yoga every day. Why can't I do this pose? And I kept showing up for myself and I kept doing it. Again, I never thought I could, but now I am able to do it. And so all of y'all who responded with, oh, heck no, I'm not gonna do it, just promise me you'll try. So to go into your flying lizard, I'm gonna turn so that you can see, because I'm gonna work on the right side first. You are, all those core planks that we did, got you ready for it. So you're gonna start by bringing your right leg up. The core plank with your right knee to your right elbow. I had you going into the shape because that's how you get into it. You're gonna rest your knee onto your tricep. Your hands, by the way, are completely underneath your shoulders like normal. When your right knee and your right tricep connect, you're gonna bend both of your elbows, keep them in and tight. Rest your left hip on your left elbow, lift your left leg, turn your head to the right so that your left ear is hovering off of the mat. And then when you get excited and fancy, you can straighten out your right leg, or you can keep it bent. Sorry. And then I'm gonna release by going into an upward dog. So that's it. How do you feel about it? Give me a thumbs up if you're pumped.
Was your face touching the ground or was it not touching the ground?
No, it wasn't. That's a good question. Your face, your ear can touch the floor for a little bit of extra support. So to start, you can do that, but my head wasn't. Was that you, Rach?
Yeah, it was me.
You're so great. Okay, so we're gonna get into it now. Go into your downward dogs. I'm not gonna do this with you because I wanna watch. Cool? Also because I'm tired. Go into your downward dog. Lift up your hips, drop your head down. Thank you for laughing, Alicia. Bring your right leg up. I'm gonna have you go into your core planks first. So engage your core, belly into spine. Exhale, bring your right knee to your left elbow. Hold it. Bring your knee up to your tricep and then straighten out your leg. Point it up to the ceiling. Exhale, bring your right knee to your forehead. round your back. Bring your chin into your chest, press your hands into the ground. And then as you exhale, straighten out your leg, bring it up. This is it. Exhale, right knee goes to your right elbow. Start to bend both of your elbows so that you can rest your left hip on your left tricep. Yes, Dario. Yes, Britt. I'm so proud of you. All right. Yes. And then reverse it. Maybe go into an upward dog to release your lower back. Hi, Brenda. I see you. All right. Drop down to your knees. Roll out your wrists. Not so bad. Okay. So my friends who were trying, just going through the motions, right knee to right elbow, you're engaging your core, you're strengthening your obliques. So those movements aren't going to waste. And every time you go through those movements, you're building more strength so that you can get into it again. We're gonna go back into downward dog. Let's go onto the left side. I will do these with you. So bring your hips up. Spread your fingertips wide. I don't talk about our hands enough, but as you spread your fingertips wide, try and create an L with both of your hands. You want those L's to be facing each other when you're on your mat. Lift up your left leg. As you exhale, bring your left knee to your right elbow, hold it. Then bring it up to your tricep. Straighten out your leg, point your toes up. Bring your knee to your forehead, round your back, pull your belly in. Straighten out your arms even more, round your upper back. Release by pointing your toes up. This is it. Left knee goes to your left elbow. Once it touches, bend your right elbow. Also rest your right hip on your elbow and then lift up your right leg. Turn your head to the left so your right ear is hovering. Release. Whew. Take your backward bend and then go into your downward dog. Oh, we did it. I am so proud of all of you, especially the ones who still showed up after knowing what we were going to do today. Y'all are the real MVPs. Bend one knee at a time, sway your hips. We're going to take it easy from here. Lift your right leg up. Step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Drop your left knee down. That was so fun. Keep your knee over your ankle, your toes facing out. I'm going to face you. Start to extend your left leg all the way to the back of your mat so that your hips can drop down even more. Beautiful. Jessica, bring your right foot out a little bit more. Yes, so that your ankle is completely underneath your knee. Now everyone, roll the weight to the outside edge of your right foot. Drop down to your elbows. And as you drop your head down, dig your elbows into the floor. Drag them in toward your rib cage. So you want to think down and in. That way you can activate your core even more. Bring your knee farther away from your midline. To release, straighten out your arms. Keep your left hand on the floor. Reach your right arm all the way up. So your left hand is pressing into the floor. Your right hand is coming up. Bring your right hand away from your midline. And just by doing that, you should feel that in your outside hip. Bring your hips closer to the mat, fingertips farther away. And then to release, bring your right hand down. Toe heel your right foot to the middle of your mat. Go into your half splits or maybe your full split. So try to bring your right heel more forward, your left heel back. Splits is also one of those things, I talk about this in class all the time. I never thought I could do it. But the more you do those lunges, the more you commit to your runner's lunge, the more your inner thighs are going to open up. Yes, Dario. Good job there, Carrie. Open up your chest, look up. And then to release, bend your right knee, stack your knee over your ankle, and then toe heel your right foot to the left side of your mat. Pigeon. So as you walk your left toes back, your hips are sinking into the ground. Open up your chest. Keep your right foot flexed, everyone, as a way to protect your right knee joint. Place your left hand on your hip. I'm not going to sing the song, but try to bring your left hip down a little bit more. Look up towards the ceiling. And then if you want, you can go into your sleeping pigeon, hinging at your hips as a way to bring your chest down to the ground. This is going to allow you to send all of your energy to your hips. Bring your left side hip down, your shoulders square to the mat. If you can get your forehead to rest onto the mat, that's cool too. But do everything you can to work on that alignment with your shoulders, because once your shoulders are in one line, your hips will naturally follow. Extend through the crown of your head, even as you bring your chin into your chest. That way you can lengthen your spine, especially your neck, that much more. Release by walking your hands underneath your shoulders, straighten out your arms. Tuck your left toes under, and then as you exhale, kick your right foot to the left side of your mat. Fallen triangle. Reach your left hand up. Squeeze your glutes. Look past your fingertips. Press the sides of your feet into the ground. Go into your extended fallen triangle. So frame your left ear with your bicep. Keep your left arm just the way it is. Sink your hips down. So as you come into your seat, your left hand still lifted. Awesome. Left hand goes to your left ankle. Sweep your right arm up and over. Bend your right elbow and just get a grip behind your head. So you have a little bit of support here for the back of your head. Awesome. Try to bring your right elbow back. Press your left hand into your shin or your ankle. So you've got this deep twist. We worked our obliques like crazy today. You're stretching them out now. Look up towards the ceiling. Sink your right hip into the mat. Release. Bring both of your hands down underneath your shoulders. So square off your shoulders and your hips to the mat. Sweep your right leg up and then bring it down. No flow. Downward dog. Bend one knee at a time. Sway your hips. And then on your inhale, lift up your left leg. Step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Drop your right knee. Whew. All right. Start to toe heel your left foot out. Keep your knee in line with your ankle. Better on this side, Jess. Dario, bring your left foot out a little bit more before you bring your knee away from your midline. Yes. Awesome. Alicia, looking good. Whenever you're ready, everyone, roll the weight to the outside edge of your left foot and then bend your elbows so you can rest your forearms on the mat. I see you, Jess. So good. Drop your head, open up the back of your neck. You're doing good too, Brenda. Bring your chest closer to the mat. Bring your knee farther away from your midline. Yep. And like you did on the other side, you're not just digging your elbows into the ground, you're dragging them into your hips. So that down and in movement is working your core just a little bit more. Sneak attack movements. You're welcome. Stay for one more round of breath. To release, straighten out your arms. Keep your right hand on the floor, extend your left hand up. Reach your fingertips to the ceiling. Bring your knee farther away from your midline so that your hips can sink closer to the mat. To release, bring your left hand down, toe heel your left foot to the middle. And then once your ankle and your knee are in one line, bring your hips back to your heel, straighten out your left leg. All right. So as you bring your toes back to your face, push your booty back even more. Right side hip goes forward, left side hip goes back. And then go into your full splits as you feel comfortable with it. Keeping your toes pointed, using your hands as your brakes as a way to lower yourself down. Open up your chest. When you find your comfortable spot, or whatever's comfortable for you, look up towards the ceiling. Deep breath in. As you exhale, bend your left knee. Oop. Keep your knee in line with your ankle, then toe heel your left foot to the right side of your mat. Pigeon. Straighten out your right leg. Point your toes to the back of your mat. Open up your chest. Right hand goes onto your right hip. Open up your chest, look up. And then as you exhale, hinge at your hips. Sleeping pigeon. So the more you can drive your right side hip down, the more you're going to feel this along the outside of your left thigh, your hip. exaggerate how much you're leaning to the right so that you can go for that sensation. And as you bring your chin into your chest, again, you're lengthening your cervical spine. As you sink your hips into the ground, you're creating length along your lower back. Stay for just a couple more rounds of breath. And then to release, start to walk your hands back underneath your shoulders, tuck your right toes under, and then kick your left foot to the right side of your mat. Fallen triangle. Reach your right arm up. Squeeze your glutes so that your hips come up even more, and then frame your right ear with your right bicep. Go for that long line of energy from your fingertips to your right heel. And then to release, sit your hips down. Your right arm should be lifted. From there, right hand goes to your right ankle. Extend your left arm up and then over, but bend your left elbow here. So by bending your elbow, you can get a grip behind your head. Bring your left elbow back, your right shoulder forward. Sink your left hip into the mat. So you're opening up your left side body, your left hip. Find your deepest stretch yet, bending your right elbow. Release. Place your hands back onto the ground. Square off your shoulders and your hips to the floor. Roll onto your right toes. Whew. Sweep your left leg up and back. And then to release, drop your left foot down. Bend both of your knees. Take a brief child's pose with your knees all the way together. Extend your arms back behind you. This is gonna help you open up your lower back. So press your stomach into your thighs, your chest onto your knees. And as you walk your arms towards the back of your mat, allow your shoulder blades to peel apart. So imagine your arms are the heaviest things on your body. If you're able to bring your elbows down to the ground, you're gonna feel your upper back open more. Bring your hips closer to your heels. Take one round of breath. Mouth open, side out. And then start to push up into your hero's pose. Your shoulders are gonna go right over your hips. Before we lay down, we're gonna take a deep backward bend with camel. Stand up on your knees. Hopefully you don't have bug bites on your knees like I do. This is so hard. Place your hands on your hips, thumbs outside, bring your elbows all the way together. They're not gonna touch, but pretend. Yes, good, Britt. Look up toward the ceiling so that your chin comes up as high as possible. And if you're staying here, you're still doing a backward bend and you should feel really good. But if you want more, you're just going to push your hips forward little by little. And keeping in the theme of this class, you know, every little bit counts. So you can stay here. You're getting tremendous release in your upper body. But if you can see the back wall behind you, I challenge you to reach your right hand for your right heel and then your left hand for your left heel. Whatever you do, make sure your breath is flowing in through your nose, out through your nose. Dig your knees into the floor more, push your hips forward, lift your chin higher, opening up your chest. To release, bring your hands back onto your hips. Bring your hips down to your heels. Whew, and then kick your legs to one side, laying onto your backs. We did it. Bring your knees into your chest. Start to rock from side to side. And by massaging your lower back and your hips like this, you are also stretching out your obliques. Practice out your arms so that you can press the backs of your hands into the floor. Your palms are gonna face the ceiling or the sky. Lift your heels off of your booty so that you are creating 90-degree angles with both of your legs. On your exhale, drive your heels up, engage your quads, sink your hips down to the floor. Inhale, bend your knees. So your knees are about hip width distance apart. Exhale, drive your heels up, squeeze your glutes, engage your quads. Keep your belly pulled into your spine. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, drive your heels up, engage your quads so much more. You don't even know this, but you're working your abs right now. 2 more. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, drive your heels up. Obviously, your legs are getting stronger too, but this is another sneak attack. Inhale, bend your knees. Last one. Press your lower back into the ground. Exhale, drive your heels up. Engage your quads for 3, 2, 1. Relax your legs. Bend both of your knees. Twist to the right. So as you twist to the right, bring your right hand onto your left knee. Turn your head to the left. Extend your left arm out to that T shape so that your wrist and your shoulder are in one line. Gently nudge your left knee closer to the ground. So it's pressing into your right knee. You're opening up your left side body just a little bit more. Release. Point your knees back up to the ceiling. Exhale. Drop them to the left. Turn your head to the right. Your left hand is going to rest on your right knee. You're going to squeeze your knees in. And as you turn your head to the right, the left side of your neck is going to open. Release. Roll onto your back. Straighten out your left leg. Bring your right knee as close to your shoulder as you can. Draw little circles here with your toes to open up your ankle, and then go in the opposite direction. Pull as hard as you can so that you feel that pinch in your hip. To release, you're going to take your knee farther away from your midline. So getting into your hips a little bit more. Awesome. Keep your left hip planted into the mat. Even as you pull with your right hand, your hip is naturally going to come up. Bring it back down. Stay for one more round of breath. To release, bring your knee right back up so it's in line with your hip. Point your toes, and then walk your hands up to your ankle. You can stay here if you want more. Peel your shoulders off of the ground. Bring your chin as close to your kneecap as you can. So you might lift a little, you might pull a little bit more, but the more you can bring them closer to each other, the more you're going to feel your hamstrings open up. Keep your chin away from your chest, your spine long. Use all of your energy to find your deepest stretch, and then release. Rest your shoulder blades onto the ground. Straighten out your right leg. Go to the left side. Bend your left knee. Pull. With these fingers interlocked, you have the tightest grip. You're going to rely on your bicep strength here to create, again, that pinching sensation on your left side hip. Bring your right hip down. Place your right hand on your right hip, then bring your left knee away from your midline. So you may not come out that much, and that's okay. Go to that point of resistance and then just start to breathe there. Those points of resistance are where you find the most growth. So don't look at that as a hurdle, but just think of that as your new starting point. To release, bring your knee back in line with your hip, straighten out your left leg, and then walk your hands up to your ankle. Stay here, or if you did it on the other side, do it here. Peel your shoulder blades off of your mat, bringing your chin closer to your knee. Whatever you got to do here is sending your breath to your hamstring. Release. The last thing you're going to do is happy baby. So bend both of your knees, grab the outsides of your feet, pull. Keep your ankle and your knee in one line on both sides. And once you go into that full expression, start to rock from side to side. Moving with your breath, keeping your inhales and exhales super slow since we are at the very end. And as I promised, this was the last thing I was going to make you do. So if there's anything that your body is still craving after this 45-minute sesh, treat yourself to it now or go right into your final savasana. So extend your legs out to straight, bring your arms down, both sides of your body. If you are going into a posture, you have about 30 seconds to do whatever you want to do. And look at that. All of y'all want savasanas. Good. So as you go into that final savasana, take up a little bit more room on your mat. Start to take your feet farther apart. Allow your toes to flop open to both sides. And then with your arms down both sides of your body, start to take them away from your midline also, so that you can fully relax your shoulder blades onto the ground, allowing your chest to open up more. And as you lay here in your final savasana, Take just a moment, because your Savasana is supposed to be free of thoughts and focusing only on your breath, but just take a moment to acknowledge the fact that you are here and give thanks to yourself for showing up, and especially putting in the work that you may not have necessarily wanted to do. Sometimes yoga is like that. And your yoga practice, as we always talk about, teaches you a lot about yourself and shows you that you are actually stronger than you think, right? You are physically strong, but your yoga practice is all about that mental toughness and reminding yourself to think positively so that you can tackle any challenges that come your way. I'm so proud of all of you for showing up, and I hope you're all so proud of yourselves. Start to bring movement back into your body now by wiggling your toes and your fingers. Gently rock your head from side to side as a way to open up both sides of your neck. And then as you inhale, start to straighten out your arms up and overhead, framing your ears with your biceps, point your toes. Take a deep breath in while you're here. Open up your mouth, sigh it out. And then start to roll onto your right side body. Use your right bicep as a pillow. And you're just gonna hang out in your fetal position for just a moment. This is the calm before the storm, known as the rest of your day. Whenever you're ready, push up into your seat. Keep your eyes closed, sink your hips down into the ground, and then sit up tall one more time so that your shoulders are over your hips. As you inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead. Press your palms into each other, and then as you exhale, drive your thumbs right to your heart to feel your heartbeat. That heartbeat is a reminder that you are alive. And as you reflect on all the changes that have happened in your body over the past 45 minutes, I would love to just give you thanks for allowing me to guide you through your practice today. It is an honor. From the bottom of my grateful heart to yours, namaste. Thank you. Yay. Happy day, everyone. Let's go crush our Wednesdays. Okay, you're unmuted now. How many of you feel so accomplished? Yeah, we did all the things. And even if you didn't, you went through the motions, you set yourself up, you showed up, you signed up. Like the hardest part is over. So I'm so glad that you all overcame fears, and we're gonna keep working on fun postures like that for the rest of quaranLEAN. So I'm very excited to spend more time with all y'all. Thank you, Franz.
Thank you.
Have a great Wednesday. Hold on, I'm gonna take a photo of this just so I can document who is here. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Like you want the good.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Have a good day, everyone.
Hey.
Bye, Rach.
Oh, I don't know how to leave. I'm sorry, I'm stuck.
You're stuck.
There we go. Okay, bye.
Bye. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm ready for a nap.
I'm so proud of you for being here. What did you do?
I was following.
Okay.
Yeah, it's nap time. No cap.
No cap.
No
Go
cap.
get it.
No
Crush
cap.
that nap. Crush that nap for me. I'm gonna do another workout.
You're freaking a monster.
I kind of am. I'm gonna go to sleep though. After that, I don't have to teach again until 7. So
You are crazy. Do your thizzle.
I will. Have a good day.
You're wild. All right, bye.
Bye.